Hi, my name is Amanda McMullen, and today I'm going to be giving you guys a presentation on the question, is the world flat? And in my presentation, I'm going off the perspective of those who do believe, indeed, the world is flat. So I'm just going to back up what they say, their ideas and information that they believe this evidence is. So who believes that the world is flat? There have been actually many people to believe the world is flat, believe it or not. And in fact, there's a whole big flat earth society, which is just full of different people that think the world is flat. And actually, since 2009, the ranks have grown by 200 people per year joining the Flat Earth Society, which consists of mostly Americans as well as Britons. So going off who believes the world is flat, obviously, along with the Flat Earth Society, which I just talked about, there have been some different celebrities who have mentioned their beliefs that the world is flat. Bobby Ray Simmons being one of them, who is a famous rapper, also known as B.O.B. I'm sure most of you know him or have heard some of his songs before. He really does believe the earth is flat, and he has mentioned something on his social media about the world being flat, as well as naming a song about it. So Bobby Ray Simmons made a tweet that stated, "No matter how high in elevation you are, the horizon is always eye level. Sorry, cadets, I didn't want to believe it either." And Bobby Ray Simmons also has a song that is called Flatline, which refers to the flatline horizon. Bobby Ray Simmons is not afraid to express his beliefs that the world is flat, obviously. So why exactly do people believe that the earth is flat? Members of the Flat Earth Society truly do believe and claim that the world is indeed flat. They claim that walking around the planet's surface, the world looks as well as feels flat. And with that being said, they deem all evidence to the contrary. And according to the believers that the world is flat, there is evidence that makes them believe that the world really is. In the next slides, I'm going to go on to describe some of the evidence that leads some people to believe that the world is, quote unquote, proven flat. One being that the horizon is not curved. According to some, the spirit level never lies. And as mentioned earlier, that Bobby Ray Simmons clearly believes that the world is flat, he believes that the horizon's flatness is the main piece of evidence that the world is flat. Nobody has ever crossed the wall of Antarctica, they say. Some factions of flat earthers claim that Antarctica is a giant icy wall designed to keep us from falling off of our disc-shaped world, or to prevent us from finding out that the hard truth is we really do not live on a globe. To back up their theory, they claim that no one has ever crossed the whole continent. But, however, that isn't correct because people have indeed been proven to cross Antarctica in the past. Another reason being the Earth is stationary, and believers support this belief with the question, right now, the world is spinning at around 1,600 kilometers, which is 1,000 miles per hour. And so, if that's true, why aren't we flying around? They believe also that all space images are photoshopped. And as most believe, the most obvious proof that the world isn't flat is to simply look at the images of the Earth from space that we have seen plenty of times. But however, the believers that think the world is flat argue that. They also ask questions as in, well, who says it's not doctored? Thinking that the images have been photoshopped are doctored. But if that was the case, NASA would nearly spend all of their multi-billion-dollar budget on thousands of illustrators and graphic designers in order to edit these photos. Sun rays. Some flat earthers argue that some sun rays prove that the sun isn't actually that distant. If the sun wasn't really 149.6 million kilometers, which is 92.95 miles away, they argue, then the sun's beams should fall parallel onto the Earth, not fan out at a jaunty angle. But in fact, the rays are indeed parallel. This fanning out effect is just an illusion caused by your own perspective. This belief being a conspiracy theory. The belief that the Earth is flat has been described as the ultimate conspiracy theory. People really do genuinely believe that the world is flat, as I'm sure you have learned from all my slides. And as in many other conspiracy theories, these believers get the idea in their head and they stick to believing it, and you are not going to change their mind. So what do you think after hearing this presentation? As a personal reflection after I talked about all the reasons people think the world is flat, what do you think? What are your beliefs? Do you think these people have some knowledge to back their beliefs up, or do you think they're just flat out crazy? And here's my works cited page for the websites that I use to gain my information. And thank you guys for listening today.